Man, guys, we have all sorts of dumb for you today to cover here on the channel. And we're going to be beginning with this first article here. This is from VG247. And yeah, you can tell probably from the headline right here that this should be a pretty juicy article. Borderlands has a problem with dwarfism and disability. That is right. That is right. The people that made Borderlands hate disabled people. They hate dwarves, and it is so apparent. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this article here. This should be pretty juicy. I haven't read it yet, so I'm just going to be reacting to it pretty much with you for the first time. Discounting Claptrap's metal visage. Sir Hammerlock, okay, let me just say that I really don't know who any of these characters are. I haven't played Borderlands 3 yet or anything like that, so yeah. Is the first friendly face you meet in Borderlands 2. Oh, okay, so that's from Borderlands 2. The last survivor of Liarsburg, surrounded by frozen wasteland, he's dressed from head to toe in Victoriana and sports a deeply unconvincing accent. He is the series' comedy Brit and researcher of local phenomena, a role he fulfills by sending you out on expeditions to document and destroy. One of the first is an optional mission to seek out Midge Mong, a local bandit with dwarfism who rides on the back of a bullymong, a four-armed ape-like creature with from Borderlands lore. Ah, what an unlikely symbiotic relationship. Two deadly creatures cooperating to survive this harsh environment, says Hammerlock cheerily. Also, the midget looks like a little human backpack, and that's funny. The fact that they actually have him say, and that's funny, is pretty hilarious. Let's just be honest. Come on. A little human backpack. Okay, Though rarely expressed so explicitly as this, dwarfism is a consistent target for comedy throughout Borderlands 2. Is this about Borderlands 2 and not even about Borderlands 3? Are they seriously going back years in the past to whine about something from a video game? Really? Okay, players frequently come into contact with enemies labeled midgets who speak in pitched up screams. Sometimes they're carried piggyback style on the shoulders of their larger comrades. It's made clear that dwarves are considered inherently funny, a spectacle to add to the sense of strangeness on Pandora's alien surface. There's an in-game explanation for their existence. Back before the events of the first Borderlands, miners found a vault key fragment while digging, and its discovery altered the workers, sending many insane and physically mutating others. That lore, however, doesn't help the real-life dwarfs who live with the consequences of depictions like this. Peter Dinklage has described jokes about dwarfism as one of the last bastions of acceptable prejudice. A 2010 study conducted by the University of East Anglia found that 80% of people with dwarfism have received verbal abuse and that 12% have suffered violence. Now, I definitely don't agree with that at all, and anyone who, brings violence upon people who are smaller than they are terrible human beings and absolute bullies, and are terrible human beings. So I definitely am not condoning that at all. That is horrible. Making them subject to video game violence, I imagine, doesn't help. And I'm yet to find a dwarf in any Borderlands who isn't designated an enemy. Now, come on. It's a freaking video game, okay? Stop whining about crap like this. It's a video game. This is a video game, and I don't know much about Borderlands, but this is a video game where you have, I don't know, some of the most outlandish weapons you can think of. Some of the craziest kind of creatures and characters you can think of. It's complete ridiculous nonsense, and I know that's very... Oh, man. I know that's very redundant saying ridiculous nonsense, but that's exactly what it is. It is just ridiculous, okay? Ours is a society in which people are drip-fed through history, media, literature, and pop culture the idea that dwarfism is at best undesirable and at worst to be ridiculed or feared. Dwarfism activist Eugene Grant wrote in a short-list column last year, most average height people meet and get to know few, if any, dwarf people in real life. So cultural representations matter a great deal and massively influence perceptions shape attitudes and inform behavior. Now look, I don't want anyone to be abused. I don't want anyone to be actually hurt in any way. But we all need to get past this ridiculous point where we can't joke about anything with each other. It's absolute nonsense, man. I guess from now on, people shouldn't be joking about me not being able to jump or dance because I'm white. I've had that plenty of times thrown in my direction, and it's hilarious because it's kind of true. And it always made me laugh whenever I went to go play basketball with my friends back in the day. And, I suck at basketball, so it's not like I'm amazing at it in the first place. But they always made, the black friends that were there always made fun of me because I couldn't jump. And they would always make fun of me because I couldn't dance. It was hilarious. And I laughed right along with them. We had a good time about it. I didn't get my little feelings hurt, and I didn't have to go sit in a corner and cry about it and being like, oh, everybody's mean to me. No, I sucked it up. I had fun with it. I laughed with them. That's what we all need to do. We need to learn how to laugh, to have fun, to appreciate the humor in life, appreciate our differences, and not act like we can't make fun of each other's differences, because that isn't helping anything. That isn't unifying people or anything like that. And this is a similar situation. First off, it's a freaking video game. Second of all, if they threw in something in a video game like this where like the white dude couldn't jump as high as like the black dude, that would be hilarious. I would laugh at that. That would be so funny. And we need to get past this kind of nonsense, okay? We need to get past this ridiculous, hypersensitive culture that we live in. It's driving me insane more and more every day. And it needs to stop. It needs to stop, okay? Let's see if I see something about Oompa Loompas in here. Borderlands joins a long line of representations of dwarfs as either punchlines, as in Austin Powers, or curiosities like the Oompa Loompas of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I guess they'd probably throw hobbits in that entire list too, Oh, but the hobbits are mostly just white, so they're probably not as victimized as... No, it's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. What are they going to say next? Something like the Black Riders who are trying to harass the hobbits. It's a racist thing to have the Black Riders being, black riders harassing midgets or something. I don't know. It's just ridiculous. That's the type of level of nonsense we're getting to in our culture, and it's just ridiculous, man. We all need to just get past this obsession of politicizing everything in video games. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I don't think there's really anything else I need to talk about in here. I don't even... it's just stupid, man. This entire article is stupid. Who wrote this article? Jeremy Peel. Jeremy Peel, this is a completely ridiculous article to write, and you are being a complete hypersensitive little sissy wuss bag about this, and you need to suck it up. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.